1 second. Scratch that. You're not doing this reading. You need to sit down. Happy Friday. Yeah, yeah. Got your body, rock your body, right? Yes, happy Friday, yeah. Happy Friday. Energy to energy. If it resonates, get in here. Happy Friday. The dreams I have are like out of control. I didn't remember them, the one from last night. Thank God. I think it was crazy. It was just, they're crazy. Our dreams are very crazy. So happy Friday, guys. I got so many downloads about marriage while I was sleeping. Like I would wake up with one song, I would go to sleep, I would get another song, I would I'm like, what in the world? Um, what's that song? Why are you with him? Do you know about me? And you know he'd rather stay with me. Yeah, someone's like he wasn't man enough for me. So some of you think this person wasn't man enough to be with you anyway. Then you got why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry that girl. So 7:48 a.m. Where are you guys at? Get in here. Get in here. Let's go. Sunshine got his crew. Happy faithful Friday. Energy to energy. If it resonates, we got one in the chat. Get those thumbs up. Happy Friday. Okay, so 9/11 is a significant date or date. I was doing some work last night before I went to bed, and I like fixing my notes and stuff, and like that 9/11 note stood out a lot. So 9/11 is a confirmation number. Somebody's in their mind about you and not making the move that they should have made or they want to make. Like we need to figure out where this person's at with this, because I'm saying I got two different sides. I got an energy where they know they want to get married. Somebody talked to them out, hey, what up, what up, happy Friday. Okay, KK. All right, so again, and then there's an energy where somebody feels like, it was a once in a lifetime energy and it's no longer, yeah, they don't have another chance. You know what I'm saying? Also, I picked up some energy about be careful that people that are into spirituality, like, people that you've met along your journey. I pick up an energy of somebody that's been a karmic friend in past lifetimes and they tried it this lifetime. So you gotta be careful, okay? Just be careful about be careful about the folks you're picking up along the way. Be careful, okay? Because I was like, why am I getting this download? Why am I getting this download? So energy's energy. If it resonates. Marriage must be love on the brain. That got me feeling this way because they chose wrong. Now I feel an energy that I feel present is somebody talked this person out of being in a relationship connection with you. That's why they got to use their own intuition. Okay. I also feel like heavy third party energy watching you. Like you got the man. What you want, an outfit? You want an outfit? Because you know what I'm saying? That's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Heavy watching you. How are you doing? How you're moving? Trying to manipulate this person's energy, trying to emulate who you are. So this person can take to them more or like them more or something. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's working. However, whatever results they want to achieve. And so that's where I get the why you marry him. Did you know about me? Did you know he better stay with me? Yeah, or something. I don't know. All right, so let's get to the reading, y'all. 7:50 a.m. It's a little bit later than usual. I don't know where y'all are at, but I got to get this party started, right? All my messages are divinely guided. Okay, so energy fluid. Email me, sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. We got our 1111 portal going up. If it's up, then it's stuck. Good morning to happy Friday to all my millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Queen of Pentacle energy. You are the wife. Can I talk to my divine feminine for like 1 second? They know that you are a woman that they can marry. They know they've been new, and I kept getting the download too that sometimes, what this is happening here is, or maybe it's a guy, like your husband material, whatever. This is a stable person that is capable of being in a stable, emotionally stable is what I hear, relationship. Okay. So, and somebody wanted to have a child with you as well. Somebody's like, oh, you are the GOAT. You are the GOAT. Somebody has to watch you. They can't be in your life right now. They have to watch you. Judgment energy. You know what I'm saying? Spirit keeps saying I don't need the cards. I know, but I'm saying it's a visual for that. So again, it's this energy with this person of why didn't they make a move? Why didn't they come forward? Ooh, you're so loving, you're so nurturing. I want to marry you. Marry that girl. So I feel like first of all, yeah, I got some grandparents in heaven that are like, you need to marry that person. Okay, ready, set, go. You were hidden in plain sight in front of this person. Okay, whether you're a man, listen, man or woman. Okay, we got the queen energy here, but we're talking about how you are and how you are in this world and how you show up. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're feminine because I'm talking, no, I'm talking about you're coming up as a queen of pentacles, stable, sturdy. Okay, the queen of cups, very emotionally mature. They knew that. Okay, booty cheeks out. They knew that, facing heavy judgment. I just feel like after all said and done, or you're no longer in this person's life, or they're making a mistake, or you're on a break, the divine is exposing who you are. Marriage material to this person. Like, you should have married that person. Or maybe this person wanted to marry you. Somebody talked them out of it. I'm giving heavy energy. Somebody tried to talk them out of marrying you. Okay, so that's another thing too. You know, if they're single and they have single friends and their friends wanted them to stay single because it'll be easier because they could, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We listen and we don't judge. But in their heart, they intuitively knew that they should be with you and lock you down. Okay, some of them are going to do that. Some of them are rushing in. Okay, what's that song? Marry that girl. Yeah, some of them are rushing in to give you the commitment. If this is the guy that asks you to marry him and you're like, I don't know, I don't want to. Somebody changed their mind. A lot of judgment here is being called on this person. How you let that person go? Do you know how hard it is to be with that person's energy? Do you know? People are like, what's wrong with you? I would have been married them. As soon as I knew they was with me, I would have been married them because they were trying to buy time is what I hear. They thought time is of the essence. They thought that if they should wait, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get those thumbs up. What are you waiting for? We're clear for this Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the Empress. Okay, I saw the Lovers card. So you were showing up pretty divine. And guess what? They're having dreams about you. Okay, so somebody's having dreams, but the divine is showing them exactly who you are. And the spiritual realm and the physical world, they're showing them. These are, I would marry this person if they're showing up Emperor, Empress energy, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Right? Gender's not fluid in tarot, so it doesn't matter if these are queens or the Empress. You about your shit. You show up. You show up. They can count on you. They just didn't want to make a move. So we got energy here where they chose another person and you're coming out like this. I have energy here where they're facing some type of judgment because of choosing a third party. It's just because they thought they were easier. So guess what, right? So like when Judas, you know, gave up the Lord and stuff, and I'm saying for some gold, well, they gave up you for like fake. Why would you switch out a dime for a penny? Woo, that's exactly what they did. They switched out a dime for a penny. They just know they were going with what they thought was right, and the divine was showing them. That's why I'm glad the Judgment card came out, because the divine was showing them, do this, following your intuition. Although they couldn't see who you were to them in spirit, they can feel it. Okay, so like God gave you a spirit of discernment. Step 1. He brought you into this person's life. They knew how they felt about you. Step 2, what was the problem here? Third party situation, going for what's easier. Now somebody's feeling stuck in a situation and you're like, stay over there. That's what you chose. They chose that. So I feel like there's energy where you're like, okay, well, you chose that, so that's where you need to stay. I have an energy where someone's like, I want a new beginning. I want to see if I can try this relationship over. It's like tomato, tomato, baby. Spirit, what's this Judgment energy? Yeah, the Fool card and the Strength card. Why didn't you make a move? What is the matter with you? The divine's like, why are you like what? Take that leap of faith. Somebody feels foolish for not taking that leap of faith. Someone's like, I would have wiped that up expeditiously. I would have been over there expeditiously. What are you doing? What are you so afraid of? Avoiding attachment issues. Okay. Whatever this was, however, this person they were just afraid to take a leap of faith, I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles, you had everything that you needed with the Sun card. You know what I'm saying? You meant to cross paths with this person on purpose with the Wheel of Fortune. This was supposed to be like this, is what I hear. It was supposed to be like this. All this happiness energy. You know what I'm saying? They sit and watch, somebody sits and watch you a lot. Okay. If you don't have social media, they think about you a lot. Okay, lots of thinking. If they're already in another relationship connection, they just know they chose wrong. Intuitively, they know they chose wrong. Somebody went up to somebody for financial gain, is what I hear, especially with the Three of Pentacles. No, get up and do your own work. It wasn't for love. This person's like, all right, I'm not going to go be with this person for love. I'm going to be with this person for financial gain. That was a big, bad idea. That was a bad idea. They want to come forward though. This person actually does want to marry you though. I pick up this energy, if not today, not tomorrow. And I feel like this person knows they have a lot of healing to do. You came in and you changed your world upside down is what I hear. So like you're up here sitting on top of the world with the fancy cars. And why can't I sing the song in my head, but I can't get it, the words out? Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo energy. That full moon was in Taurus that just passed. And now I know, I be knowing the full moon, what it is. Days before the full moon, I'm like, oh, lots of Taurus energy or this. And I'm like, I don't know what the full moon. No, I do know. I just don't apply it. All right. So you've changed this person's life. Anything after you is literally a downgrade. That's it. We listen and we don't judge. Get those thumbs up. Anything after you is a downgrade. And they know that. You know why? Because they try to find you in everybody that they meet until you do right by me, and the judgment that they've served for the way that they treated you and the things they've done to you. They got to make these third parties show up. Make them show up the way that you do naturally. You are natural in what you are and who you are and what you do and how you showed up in this person's life. There's people that show up in this person trying to gain their approval by stop. You're doing too much to be with me. It just flowed naturally. People try to buy this person's love, admiration, just overdoing it in so many areas. Somebody could be an artist. Pick up some Leo energy. Sunflowers are important. Now, I didn't put the our morning blessing yet, but it does have sunflowers in it. So sunflowers are significant. So what happened, right? We know how they feel. We know what was going on. You showed up, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Empress energy, afraid to take this new beginning, knew they wanted to be with you. It's something about their inner strength that they needed to focus on. They want to be happy again. That Player song. I'm tired of effort. I want to make love. I did a reading yesterday. Finally got it out. It's up there. It's posted. It was a live, very random while I waited for my birthday dinner. It was amazing. My daughter cooked blazing. What? Salmon, shrimp, and asparagus, white rice. Ooh, that food was it's always better when you don't have to cook it. Very good. But again, you're very fruitful and abundant in what you do. You're honoring your journey. You're honoring the divine. Like you are doing the damn thing. And if this person cannot be with you, they have no choice but to sit and watch your life change after they came and hurt you. If they didn't hurt you, they still just sit and watch you have changed. You have leveled up. You have grown. Okay, this person sees you putting the work in. You are showing the fruits. The fruits are showing. The fruits are showing. So maybe if they went to someone else that was more materialistic, I just pick up somebody. There's a lot of materialistic energy here. Very much so. Very much so. Maybe you're stable. Maybe you're stable and you don't need to spend your money on name brand. Maybe you don't need to do those things. I just feel like they're very materialistic or were. How materialistic and you don't even got shit. I'm sorry. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. That's crazy. You're judging someone for materialistic and you don't have anything because anything that comes easy isn't worth having. They didn't want to put the work in. They didn't want to work on themselves. They knew whatever. I don't have to if I can go somewhere else and not work and improve and just settling. Only dust settles. They wish I would have put more work into this connection. Somebody stays up at night and just ruminates about the thoughts, the things that you said to them, checking your social media, seeing how your life has leveled up, how you're moving into a better space. You're working on yourself with the Temperance, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and sexually frustrated at the same time. Very passionate about you. You're passionate about your life. I just think this breakup here, if there was a breakup here, it didn't really break you the way they thought. Because I feel like people know what they're doing. They just hope you don't. Right? People know what they're doing, what they're saying. They just hope that you don't. So They want this. The only way they can obtain this is if they work on their self. Okay, maybe somebody said, no, we're not doing situationships no more. How many of you said no more situationships? No more. It was fun. It got messy. It turned crazy. No, this person thought they could come in and do anything and everything that they wanted to do. No, that was for the divine. That was you. The divine did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because they know you really desired marriage. So you're like, I'm not going to settle for this. Why would I switch out a dime for a penny? Ooh, they think about that a lot because I had nothing to do with right now, but they think about that a lot. This drooling. Yeah, they think about that a lot. I want marriage. On the Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles, you're someone they could marry, build with. I want somebody I could build with. I want somebody I could chill with. I want somebody. Oh, that's that Diddy song. Ooh, I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Come on. I can't think of it. I want somebody I could build with, somebody I could chill with. This person loves that being with you flows endlessly naturally is what I hear. They don't got to do too much. They get very emotional when they're around you as well. Heavy Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Happy birthday to my Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Best I ever do it. Mysterious Zodiac. You're very mysterious. Spirit, clarify the term. Yeah, they want to move in fast. They want to have a conversation. If I just talk to them about like how I felt, you should have did that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like tomato. Is it too late? Is it too late, baby? Now it's too late. Is it too late? They want to know, is it too late? Somebody might ride motorcycles. Woo, woo. Shout out to my MCs out there. Again, though, this person, this energy spirit, clarify this Hermit and this Wheel card. Like, be for real right now. Okay, Page of Wands, regretting acting immature on purpose. Why do you make people, nobody's gonna chase you. They're used to people chasing them. That's another thing. When you didn't chase them, they're like, you're not gonna chase me. Clutching them pearls, baby. And now, maybe you have in the past and you're like, no, I'm over this. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You're realizing there's a lot of lessons here. That's what I love the most about this spread that I got right here. It's like, it's a lot of lessons for you, for them, but it's like, it's turning out well. You know what I'm saying? Spirit baby energy. It's turning out well. Like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't because you didn't want to. It's like it's like there's no one else here to blame but themselves. Like 16, 17 cards and still it's no negativity. A black cat may be significant. They view it as good luck. Okay. Feels like I just walked out of heaven. Feel like I just damn near throw my life away. Hey, good luck charm. You literally were sent to this person from heaven. Literally for them. Spirit, clarify this energy, this 10 of Pentacles, sent from heaven. Sent from heaven. They know that there is a confirmation. There is a oh, yes, I need a girl to ride. You were sent from heaven. They know that the divine is showing this person your life, your future, who you are to them. You are hidden in plain sight. This is how they feel now that they realize you're really sent from heaven. This is how they feel really that they know that they messed up. This is how they feel. It's burden. It's heavy. They stabbed you in the back. They did all types of stuff for what? You were sent to be with them. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and now someone only can just sit back and watch you on social media. Or like this is how they feel that they didn't make a move, make a commitment. They carry a lot of heavy burdens for a lot of things that they've said, that they've done. We're clarifying you being sent from heaven. 10, 10, 10, cycles close. The divine's like, good. Door closed. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Yeah, 10, 10, baby. Confirmation number. I'm going to throw that in the title too. 10, 10, Spirit, clarify this Temperance and the Sun card and working on themselves. They're thinking like, should I be a better person? Should I be a better man? I need to come in and equally give. Okay, so somebody wants to give to you. So I love this energy that if they do, or you're allowing this person back in life, they're going to do it right now, but you're like, you should have did it right the first time. It's like you gave more. The divine continuously showed this person you were the blessing. We got the one pentacle. We got the divine here. We got you here. We got them here. You gave way more than you got from this person. They're realizing that too. That was something that they, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is more than just relationships. This could be also a friendship energy where you just put a lot more into the friendship. Somebody viewed you as a very divine being, friend, and they ruined it because they just didn't give the way they were supposed to. Right? It's an energy here where you are showing up in people's lives and you're over giving, but that was your lesson. Now you're learning to under give is what I hear. Spirit, clarify this Sun card. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups, and you've learned a huge lesson about putting yourself first, your happiness, compassion energy. They knew what you was. Okay. With the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups equals the Nine of Cups, they let their nine cups go. Their wish fulfillment with this 99 and 999 is what I hear. This nine energy, they let it go. That was like them. These third parties wasn't nothing. Some of them got stabbed in the back by third parties, betrayed by third parties. So not only is the divine showing them your heart, but they're also showing them the hearts of other people as well that are not supposed to be in their life. Spirit, clarify this Tower card. Yeah, they had an option choice. They chose somebody else. Somebody wants to take you away. Hey, let's take you away. We can move to the other side of town. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. What was you thinking of me? They're always constantly thinking about you, about how it would be to have a future with you with the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands and Three of Wands, regretting holding on to somebody just was immature. Like honestly though, I just feel like they weren't ready. That's what I feel. It's an energy here with this heavy burden surrounding them in their life. They just weren't ready. Just because you want something doesn't mean you're ready for it. Right? A lot of desire around being in a relationship and a connection, settling down, commitment. What, after you like sex 900 people, you like ready to settle down? You done been ran through, washed up. We're not judging. I'm just, Some of you don't want this person back though. That's the thing. Some of you are like, no, I'm all set with this. I'm good. They had a chance. They ruined it. They went to third party. Somebody tried to play in your intuition. Everything you said was right. They regret that. They're like, she knows. They'll be like, no. You're like, I know. They're like, no, I didn't. And you were right. And they're regretting because how are they going to come forward and say, well, I was lying? I was lying to you, carrying around. It's a heavy burden to this person. Even if they don't and become in a relationship with you, they like, it's like something in them that like they carry around this burden of what they've done and said to you, because like at the end of the day, the day's got to end, right? And they knew they want to marry you from day one, so they tricked themselves out their own spot. They tricked themselves out their own spot. They knew that Three of Wands, and from the moment they met you, they said, this is someone I want to marry, I want to be with. I'm just going to wait. For what? Well, like, what were they, like, what, because they want to mess around. They want to play around. They want to deal with other people. They thought you always stay. Maybe you did. Maybe they came in and out and you let it stay. You don't pick that up anymore. Spirit, clarify this Three of Wands. This Tower card and this Three of Wands. Yeah, they thought you would always stay. That was 9 in the middle of the deck. I'm telling you, we're in a 9-9 cycle now. Cycles are ending. Doors are closed. Booty cheeks out. Boaz didn't get any rest until he made it right with Ruth. Okay, we're living through biblical times right now. This person knows that you're made for them. You were made for me. Heavy twin flame energy. So divine. Ooh, heavy twin flame energy. They know that. If they don't know now, they know they dealt with people they thought you'd never find out about. Tower card. And you found out and you knew. The secret. They try to keep multiple lovers a secret away from you. See, we're getting into it. We're getting into it. They kept getting into it with other people because they weren't for them. Once you meet your divine counterpart, everything else don't matter. Okay, like once you're shown and it's like, oh, this isn't pink. This isn't pink. No, this is orange. Let's try to make it. They turn the red flags into pink. Okay, the red flag is a red flag. They weren't following their intuition and their discernment, especially when it came to these third-party situations. We got 7-7 energy. They were warned. The divine's like, nah, don't do that. Don't go that way. Some people's money stopped when they're like, Dad, why can't I like be financially abundant? Because you were heavenly abundant. When you met this person you were supposed to be with. But it's like they push you away to be with other people, third parties. Okay, less is more. It's plenty of us. I feel like you've learned the lessons. There's a lot of lessons that have been learned here. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Swords, this 10 of Wands energy. Yeah, you learned the lessons, baby. So guess what? You were supposed to be with this person, or you should be with this person, but I just feel like you're celebrating that you've healed and grown and you moved away from this. Really, with the Three of Cups, you met the divine, was like, yes, wow, silent celebration. And then they ruined it. All right, well, cycle closed. Friendships, you were supposed to be in people's life. Friendships. You're supposed to be in people's lives, be friends with certain particular people. They ruin that. A lot of ego and pride here. Sorry, guys, just wiping my nose. A lot of ego and pride here. Put that ego and pride to the side, baby. Ego death. Spirit, clarify this ego death, this Three of Wands energy, this ego death. Oh, you want to show up and show out now. Yeah, now they want to come forward and be so solidified, solid with you. The first one that came out was Queen of Pentacles because we know this is a divine connection. Okay, you know, they know, we all know, it's pretty obvious. They allow someone to talk them out of it. Okay, they didn't follow their intuition. They went to what was easier. Clarify this King of Pentacles and this Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, they took too long. Okay, so again, somebody is ready to show up. Maybe they didn't have their finances right. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. They want to come and offer you something. Are they going from they went from a King of Pentacles to a Knight? Spirit, clarify that. What's that about? 143 in the chat. It's a lot about love because they know what they wanted. They met you. They were like this. Okay, divine relationship, but they took so long. And it's like, you're like, you're looking at them as a knight. They knew that you were supposed to be with them or are supposed to be with them. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Cups energy. They know an ace feels like I just walked out of heaven. Yes. Okay, so this Ace of Cups energy, the Ten of Cups, they want this new beginning and love overflowing. They just can't stop thinking about you. Okay, Spirit, clarify this Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, they, you know what? This person thought doing nothing was going to help them. No, people move on. Time waits for no one. Time is of the essence. The person feels like they're running out of time. They just thought doing nothing was better than doing something. Spirit, why do they think doing nothing is better than doing something? Because there's somebody's out in the cold for real from ya. Somebody really walked away. Somebody said enough is enough. Well, you rejected this connection. What did you think? You lying, stealing, son of a... You're keeping your guard up when it comes to this person. You know what they're capable of hurting you. That's crazy. They know you didn't even deserve none of this. They know you didn't. This third party's over here trying to... Maybe they got kicked to the curb by the third party. The third party's not who they thought they were. Now this is kicked to the curb energy. Three of Swords, Four of Cups. Okay, right there, we know there's a heartbreak. You're rejecting this person coming back because they broke your heart. You're over it. No, you was filling everyone's cups. You weren't worried about my cups. Okay, we got Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, walking away out in the cold. You walked away. You took your energy back. Their finances went to shit. You're very defensive now. If they try to come forward, they got to tell the truth. But they know that you know they did a lot of lying. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, Spirit? What do they want to do? King of Swords energy. They want to come in and tell the truth. They want to have a conversation. They want to open up. Now all the high kings are coming out after the fact, after we figured this out. Clarify this King of Swords energy. Yeah, the Magician, they're trying to manifest you back. Somebody did magic on you. They knew better. If you knew, why do you do magic on a twin flame? Why do you need to do, the love was there. It's no need to do love spells. You left this person out in the cold and they tried to do love spells, take you back energy. The divine's like, now we're closing this. Scratch that. You know, they manifested, they asked for a lover like you. On nights like this, shorty, I can never think of us. I can't. Yeah. What's all this distant love? If I call, would you pick it up? Yeah, some people would watch you call and be like, I see them calling. I ain't gonna pick it up though. Yeah, look at they be sweating me. You're like, no, I'm just consistent. I'm just a consistent person. I'm not sweating you. I'm consistent. You know what I'm saying? Your passion for this person, they just like, they turned everything that you did for them into something that it wasn't.
Mom, I need the box.
What box, sweetheart?
For my phone.
Oh. You put it on my portable charger. It'll charge fast before you get to school. Okay?
Can I bring this?
To school? Yes.
Because they're plugging out the door in my phone. I know they're not.
Okay, perfect. I love you. Hurry up and get dressed. Again, they know what they've done. What are you so afraid of? The truth? You're going to tell them, like, you know, what this energy is, they're like, I don't know. I'm afraid. They're worried. They're worried that, like, they like, just take the blindfold off and make a move. Like, what are you so afraid of? Spirit, clarify this Two of Swords. Because somebody thinks it's over for good. You done 66 energy, 143 back in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody. Yeah. Yes, they're like, you moved away. I just feel like you might be in a different, you know what I'm saying? Eight of Swords. You see them for who they are and what they are, right? Okay. We listen and we don't judge. It's cool. They just thought they should make a move. Spirit, clarify this King of Swords energy. Because last but not least, they want this relationship. They know who you are to them. Okay, they also know that if they come in, I love how the divine counterparts are showing up. You're gonna tell the truth. So they're steady watching you to see, somebody's watching you to see if you're like posting about being with them. But I know this person just, they're afraid you're gonna say no. Okay, so somebody's afraid that they really took too long. You got your back to this King of Swords. You said, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? Now they're ready to sit forward in their truth after you turn your back on them, after multiple failed attempts at other third parties, because no one is you and that's your superpower. So now they feel like all they can do is watch. I don't want to be a player no more because I found someone I could live my life for. 1111, Four of Wands. If I had one wish, you be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. I want to be more than friends. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. Some of you are like, nope. So we're clarify some of these messages from this person. I feel you even though we're apart. Okay, so even though you're apart from this person, they feel you. Okay, you came closer than anyone. No one is you, and that's your superpower. Okay, no one is you, and that's your superpower. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So if you said no, like we're not doing this, we're not coming back together, they're grateful, you're grateful. We learned a lesson here. Silent celebration. Woo! Silent celebration, baby. Okay, because when you learn the lessons, you get blessings after that. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, they were afraid. Avoid an attachment. Avoid an attachment. Now this person looks for you and everyone else. We need to let each other go. Maybe like, you know what? If you're going to be so avoidant and detached from me, you don't need to do this. Okay, like take all that and go heal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I guess to see you next lifetime. Some of them had to get this right this lifetime now. Like they had to. This lifetime, right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? They had to. They've done this to you before in past lives. Right? So they had to get this done right now, right here, right now. It was over. Some of you were separated by death in past lifetimes. Some of you were separated by magic in past lifetimes. But whatever separating y'all from past lifetimes, heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like you guys done at least 23 lifetimes together. Divine's like, we're wrapping this up. We've given them a fair chance. We're wrapping this up. You've had 23 lifetimes. You've been dealing with this person for 2,300 years. Because you're always supposed to be married to them. You're always supposed to be in a relationship and a connection with them. And every lifetime they be messing it up. Now they're getting shown. I feel like they're getting shown through they're getting shown through dreams and visions, deja vu about being with you. 1111. If I had one wish, you'd be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. That's why we got these swords. They're afraid to contact you. They really want to talk. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Woo! Last night I guess they're lying to you, not telling you the truth. That's why they swore to you, because they want to tell you something. Even if you say, we can't be together, if they feel like if they express my truth, I'll in this vicious cycle that I put myself in of ruining a divine connection. Dang, this is deep. It goes deep for this person. Can we talk? Can you speak to this person through music? Now this person hears, they know, they hear songs, are like, you may say, you're lying. They hear you through music, baby. Or they listen to love music and they start feeling it's you. Definitely, you talk to this person through music if you guys can't conversate. They know now. Somebody is very in tune with spirituality. Yeah, you come here and watch me every day, baby. You gonna learn something. You gonna walk away with something. They speak to you through music. Aren't you with them? If you moved on with someone else, they're like air fighting every day. Should have kept them in my life. They know who you are. They know what you are. That's the thing. It's like they can't. It's like it has been shown to them that you were hidden and blind and you were hidden in plain sight. Okay. I hope that you could forgive me one day, and I know that I messed everything up. Top of the deck. What do we got here? We will be together soon again. So they want to is what I keep hearing. They want to what, Spirit? What do they want to do? They want to make it right. They want to try to make it right some way, somehow. Now they prayed for you, mess it up, and now they're praying how to make it right. Be for real right now. Be for real. Manifesting miracles. There you go. There's our prayer card. Heavy manifestation trying to get you back, baby. Any way they can. Your dream is soon to come reality. Trust your heart and follow its guidance and or your intuition that you should have did the first time. So they're really listening to divine. Listen, people change. Okay, you instinctively know what to do. They always hold the power to make it happen, to be married. They just didn't step into their power. You instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or walk away anytime. They know that you stand in your power. Okay, a message for you. So look, someone's going to send you a message. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Straight to the point. I love you. That's it. I love you. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. I messed this up. Divine God, my higher person is showing me exactly who you are. They're showing me this. This is kingdom marriage energy. They're showing me this. Messed it up. Can you forgive me one day? Okay, playfulness. Okay, these cards speak volumes. I'm not sure exactly, but laughter is best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is greatness. This person remembers the times you guys spent talking, having a good time, just chilling. Nobody's you. They don't get that vibe. You're a vibe, baby. You are a vibe. You are a vibe. Comment down below. I am a vibe. Put those thumbs up. You are a vibe for this person, okay? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to follow with faith. The divine telling this person, be faithful. Okay, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you share with those you love. This person is afraid of living a life of no love because of how bad they messed it up with you and how bad they try to compare other people. Some of you have people that you've been in relationships with in the past that are just like, you're going to come back one day. But you only could be married to one person at a time unless you want to go to jail. But again, people are regretting messing up with you. If this wasn't a person from last relationship, you have heavy energy, multiple people that have been with you that regret messing things up with you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they regret messing it up with you. It is what it is. It is what it's going to be is what I hear. Do right by people the first time. Yeah, somebody's really, ever since they dealt with you, they want to be more grounded, connect to Gaia. They're more in tune with their spirituality because you awoken them. You awoken stuff within them. And I wasn't even going to use these cards, but this fell out. Yeah, earth magic and rebirth and rejuvenation. So heavy pentacle energy. Okay, so like it's like you became a new person. Somebody trying to manifest you back. I don't think they're doing love spells. I think they're just doing like wanting some type of stability within this relationship and this connection. And I used sage this morning, and I don't usually use sage. Somebody's very intuitive. They're awoken. If they were asleep before, baby, if they were under some type of illusion as well. So listen, guys, somebody was under some type of illusion as well. Somebody kept trying to have them in this relationship connection with you. But what happened is they started ending their relationship connection with the other person and coming towards you no matter what. You could have a son with this person or a child. There was heavy manipulation energy here. Heavy, it's broken. Whatever it was, it's broken and backfired is what I hear. Because they're leaving this dark life that they live. They're going towards the sun. They don't care. They're like, I don't care. I deserve happiness and do. Yes, you do deserve happiness. You know, is it too late? Is it too late, baby? Now it's too late. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry that girl. Marry her anyway. Marry that girl. Yeah, the past is for a reason. This person may have dwelled on past events that you two went through. Oh, I'm mad at them for something they did in 1999. You're like, okay. Like, people make mistakes. It's like 111 in chat. Like, they were allowed to make mistakes, but you weren't. Yeah, silent celebration. This is a divine connection. It's just a matter of time before you being able to come in with this person and or you know, celebrating the lessons. Celebrating the lessons. You know what I'm saying? The past is a heavy energy here. Learning to let go of the past. Forgiving one another. Forgive those that trespass. Divine abundance coming in. You are very abundant to this person. They know by the way their money flows. You come and go out their life. Yeah, stay in integrity. They know, even if you don't know, now you know. They know that even if you don't know what they've done, it's still in their heart about what they've done to you. in the past, or it just doing things behind your back. Even if you don't call them out, it's just that, yeah, it's just like there's an inner knowing. Like you're so in tune with this person. It's just an inner knowing is what I hear. Spirit, clarify the past in this abundance energy. Yeah, avoiding drama. So this person's really ending third party situations, or they're avoiding you at this time because they know maybe it's just not going to work out the way they thought. But there's somebody wants to have a conversation so they can move on with their life. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. This full moon illuminated the truth. They're getting illuminated to who you are. Happy full moon. I love this full moon, although it was 2 days ago, but they're doing a lot. It healed something in this person where they're like, the moons remind you that no matter what phase you're in, you're already whole. Yeah. And they want these new beginnings, whether it's with you or just in life in general. In the eye of the tiger. Yeah, they did a lot of shadow work, transform their life. Forgiveness, cut your losses. Okay, intuition, meant to be, releasing, and mystery. So the divine's like, well, we'll see. Go do your shadow work. We'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? They used to get clear downloads and visions of you, of exactly who you are. They would brush them off. I'm not going to marry that person. They would have dreams of marrying you. Now the divine's making them wait. They have to wait. Okay, they have to wait to see what's going to happen. Energy's energy. If it right, they have to wait. They got to wait. The divine's like, you're going to wait. You're going to wait. Let's get a message from the soulmate message. In order to cope with separation from a loved one, we need to realize spiritually we are always connected to those we love. Time nor neither distance nor time can separate which is united by love. So they're holding on to the fact that this can work. One day, might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but it will work. They have a lot of inner strength. They're working on themselves. So maybe the divine's like, you're not going until you're fully healed and committed to wanting to be with my collective. And they took too long. Boundaries, fully healed. They're not playing about y'all. They don't play about y'all. Do they not know how your spirit teams roll? And do they not know you on Sunshine God's Collective? Your spirit team comes through expeditiously. I feel like they could think something wrong and they're starting to receive karma. Okay, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. And this person's realizing less is more. It's plenty of them. Okay, less is more. Nobody's you, and that's your superpower. Yeah, purification. Somebody's getting their life together. It's time for a cleansing detox of your body and mind. Getting these nasty karmics off of them. If they're not nasty karmics, just some people they met held a lot of heavy energy in their life. They don't like that. Okay, the arts, express yourself through creative activities. Yeah, they're realizing that they have to go do stuff instead of running around just humping the pain away. Go do something. I try to drink it away. I try to smoke it away. I try to sex it away. None of that work because you need to work on yourself. Cranes in the sky. Okay. Sorceress, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality and not karmic and low vibration clear. They can't manifest you back to ghost you. That don't make no sense. Ain't no tomato. That's broccoli and tomatoes. They would manifest you back and then they would play games with you. The divine said, oh, you doing that? You doing that? You doing that? No. Okay, compassion, release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, so more compassionate towards you about what they've done, how they made you feel. 9/11. Yeah, past life. I told you, this is a past life relationship. They got to get it right. Past life, this situation involves your past life memories. Top of the deck, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Isis is calling me. I'm trying to leave you alone, but they keep calling me. Somebody regrets keep going back and forth to a third party situation. It turned up way worse than they expected. But intuitively they knew. Remember, I tell you guys, when you know something's not right for you, do the deep breath. You shouldn't be away from that person. Why are you deep breathing? You knew you weren't supposed to be over there. You knew you weren't supposed to be over there. Now you all caught up. I'm so caught up. I don't know what to do. The Usher song, Caught Up. They're caught up in your love. How deep is your love for me? They're caught up in not doing the right thing by you. They carry this around. You may think, oh, they feel okay from hurting you. No, they don't. They don't feel okay from hurting you. This is heavy for them, especially if they're being shown who you are to them. Okay, we'll take this one. Goddess of 10,000 names, Isis, endless emanations of the priestess, pyramid of light, top of the deck. Spirit told me to pull that one. You're light, a beacon of light to this person. You did what you were supposed to do. I feel like you had lessons along the way because the divine was showing you and you want to do what you want to do, but that's what happens when you're flesh anyway. But they know. 9/11, baby. They know, okay? Okay, Isis has many names, forms, and association of expression is referred to as a goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits. Okay, the names, faces, and the roles that you play are just part of your being, yet you exist beyond them, beloved, initiate as a vast being. You're currently realizing that you're not limited by previous identities that you held. Instead, you're becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. So just because they was a player doesn't mean they're going to stay that way. They're realizing that you like just because you were a liar doesn't mean you have to still be a liar. Hello, you don't have to like. They're like, oh, I have to live up to this. You don't. Okay. Just like Lady Isis, you're a multi-faced, multi-dimensional being. They're realizing how spiritual they really are because of when they met you. It is most important at this phase in your path that to learn that you not to attach roles or identities that may have once held great importance for you and others relating to you. Again, in the past life, if they were a player, if they didn't get it right, they don't have to come this lifetime and be like that too. They have to get it right. Okay, it does that mean that you must cease to relate to the name or role more than you realizing it is only part of you, and that's even more of you wishing to express yourself now. So they're wanting to express more. They don't have to be who they used to be. You don't have to. If you don't like something and you don't have to stay that way forever. That's why you change. That's why you grow. That's why you become a better person. That's why you get what you wish for. If I had one wish, you'd be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. Promise to love you. Picking up wedding vows. Somebody has wrote their wedding vows out. That's how they're manifesting this. They wrote their wedding vows out. Ooh, they wrote their wedding vows out. Okay, so somebody's like, all right, well, half of manifesting is believing it's already happened. They done wrote their wedding vows out. They done picked their wedding day, dress, event, tuxedo, venue, song. They know. Okay, pyramid of light. Psychic protection. You intuitively guided and protected this person from a spiritual standpoint. As you begin growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. It's like, let me go, unhand me. These third party situations, low vibration toxicity. Like when you step into the light, yes, you do get more attacked because you're trying to live right. Of course, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. They know that. It gets a little heavy for this person, but keep pushing forward. Okay, there's nothing to fear and only more mastery and awareness of power and protection of divine light to experience. So they could say, all right, I'm not going to let go of third parties. I want to move forward. I want to be with, Sunshine Gods Collective. I want to make this work. I want to make this happen. Here you go, 10 karmics offering. Oh, you want to do this? Oh, you want to have threes of company? Oh, let me do this to you. They're learning that like that is the enemy. They're learning that is not who they want to listen and operate. That's lower vibrational energies, entities that are trying to pull them away from what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, here's the guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with undesired interference. They don't want undesired interferences anymore. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it's now time to end and interfere in that blah. And it is time now to end that interference with love and compassion and stepping into the light. Okay, so this oracle brings confirmation that you are growing spiritually. And as such, there are higher levels of responsibility and skills required of you to continue to thrive and blossom to an even deeper place of spiritual expansion. These new levels will feel joyful to you as they bring you greater personal mystery and freedom from fear. Freedom from fear. I love you guys so much. Let's get our Bible verse. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not boastful. It's not proud. It doesn't judge. Okay? It doesn't judge. Okay? The Lord said, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. David thus called him Lord, so how is he my son? And then the hearing of all these people, he said to his disciples, beware of the scribes who like to walk around in long robes and love greetings in the marketplace and the best seats in the synagogues and the place of honor at feasts, who devour widows' houses and for a pretense make long prayer. They will receive the greater condemnation. Again, false tarot readings, listening to the wrong people, not using their intuition. Like, there are people put on this person's path to deter them from kingdom marriages. Because once you move into your kingdom marriage, you have kingdom duties to fulfill. You have other things to do. I love you guys so much. Stay faithful to the journey, baby. That's what you got to do. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up and your heart close to God. Happy Faithful Friday. They're keeping the faith. You know what I'm saying? Tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? But it's not broccoli. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read. Email me, sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. You could be anywhere in the world right now, baby, but you're here with me coming in to make this leap of faith after transforming and becoming who they need to be. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on our midday mix or our next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.